Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready to welcome our next fighters to the ring. Please welcome first, making their way to the blue corner, from Bradford, Duane, the Disposer Smith!
Duane, the Disposer Smith, born in Leeds, now living in Bradford. He's a very experienced, unlicensed boxer. 97th unlicensed fight tonight. Combat sports has been a saviour for him, a saviour of getting away from the streets, getting away from a bad lifestyle, and this has really given him discipline, this has given him focus, and this has given him a new lease of life. When we were sat in the back room, Duane was tremendously focused, very calm. When you've had nearly 100 fights, you're going to know what you're doing, you're going to know what you're getting in for, and we're expecting him to show us a bit of the technical side of boxing tonight as he makes his way over to the medics, of course being checked by the medics now, getting Vaseline on his face and just checking his wraps and checking his gear for any items that of course shouldn't be there. This is once again a professionally run organisation by kickboxing sanctioning body ISCA.
Duane Smith tonight wearing the combat shorts. There's going to be some combat tonight, isn't it, Judge?
Oh, absolutely.
He's dressed for fighting.
And he steps between the ropes. These are the big boys, the heavyweights. Very, very exciting. And over to IMC for...
And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, making his way to the red corner, Andy Bad Boy Beamin!
Is that a bit of Dizzy Rascal?
Absolutely, Bad Boy Beamin making his entrance to the ring. He's got a great following, both in person and online. His online channels at Bad Boy Beamin, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, 325,000 or more. And it sounds like a lot of them have turned up this evening. Beamin making a great entrance as usual. He's described himself as hard-hitting, handsome southpaw. Emphasis on the handsome.
Well, Duane Smith is a good-looking guy as well. We'll give him credit where credit's due. Lovely beards, two very, very strong athletes here. I know that physiques may be deceiving, but these two men are in great nick.
Beamin lost the whole 9 kilos, 1.5 stone in the past month or so. He's looking in great shape, he's looking confident. He gave us a little fist bump as he walked past. He's a born entertainer. He's born an entertainer out of the ring, and he's now going to transfer it in the ring too tonight. I'm looking forward to this one. Red shorts trimmed with gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on pay-per-view. We're Hybrid Boxing League, proudly sponsored by Dunstan Caravan and Leisure Vehicle Centre, Hard Hitters Gym, and Trainer Nelson Property proudly presents 5 2-minute rounds of heavyweight hybrid boxing action. Sanctioned by ISCA, and our referee in charge is Harvey Harrow. Introducing our first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner and wearing the camouflage shorts. From Bradford, Duane, the Disposer Smith! And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent. Facing him across the ring and boxing out of the red corner. Wearing the red shorts with gold trim. Representing Hard Hitters Gym, Andy Bad Boy Beamin!
Very popular.
We can see who the fans have turned out here today. Of course, Duane from Bradford, he won't have too many fans here, but he's here for an upset. That's what he said to me in the back.
Will he get the upset, and will the disposer be disposing of his opponent? The referee just giving them the instructions there. They both know how the game is played. This kick-off, first round, about to begin, of our heavyweights at Hybrid Boxing League. Beamin seems to have a little bit taller and have a bit of a reach advantage. He's looking to pat down Smith's jab and send his own over the top.
And we spoke about the southpaw orthodox matchup. We're looking at those feet, aren't we, Paolo? We're looking for Duane to get his foot on the outside.
Absolutely.
And to circle away from that backhand, that left hand. It's basically boxing in reverse for Duane Smith tonight.
I must say, George, I'm not sure this is going to go the distance. I think we will see a knockdown at least, certainly. Just as I say that, Smith potentially in trouble there. Beamin catches him with an uppercut.
Oh.
He just steps out of the ring apron there.
I don't think that was a knockdown. It looked more of a slip to me. It looked as though he just lost his footing. His foot slipped outside of the ropes, and the referee rightly noticing that.
But still potentially more to come from that, a sign of things to come. Beamin coming forward now, keeping centre ring. Smith on the back foot slightly, throws the jab to the body to get some distance. Backs up there, caught with an uppercut and goes down.
I'm noticing potentially a bit of an injury to the right leg. It looks as though he was limping as he got to his feet after he'd slipped over. I'm not sure if Duane Smith is compromised there with his right leg.
Duane Smith shaking his head there, potentially in trouble, potentially something going on. Beamin, that will encourage him and want him to go for the finish. Smith there, the jab to the body of Beamin. Beamin takes it well, he's looking concentrated, feigns the backhand there. Smith come forward. Lands 2 shots to the body. Both men back to centre ring now.
Duane Smith taking his eyes off the target. Not a good habit to be in.
Big overhand right there, lands. Beamin takes it well, good shin Beamin and good reach as well. Good 1-2 lands there. Smith potentially in trouble.
He's riding the ropes, he's potentially in trouble here, but he sees out the round.
Great first round.
I don't think you can go anyway, but Beamin there, obviously the 10-8 with the shot at the middle of the first round. It was a good round from Beamin, who showed a lot of nice technical boxing, a lot of variety to his work. A good round from the hometown man.
Beamin's managed to keep handsome, as he described to me himself. How would you describe yourself as a fighter? Just handsome 3 times, and he's managed to keep good looking. He didn't take many shots there. He took a couple to the body, which he took well. And what I like about Beamin as well is that he looks focused. He keeps his eyes on his opponent. A lot of fighters, especially less experienced ones, tend to look away, tend to close their eyes, tend to turn their head, but Beamin's got his eyes locked on target like a laser. He's looking good. Smith potentially in a little bit of trouble here. He's talking to his corner, shaking his head. I'm not sure what about.
That's not the body language you want from your fighter, do you? I mean, if he's compromised, then his corner should pull him out. He's hobbling on that back leg. I've seen him grimace multiple times. You can see him limping quite clearly. That first slip really affected him.
Lee Monaghan in Beamin's corner, shouting the advice through the ropes. Both men take centre ring. Smith seems to have a longer guard, keeping both hands outwards, hoping to intercept fight shots as they come in. Beamin goes for a jab and hook, doesn't quite land, just a tentative start. Beamin looking to close the distance a little bit and throw that backhand.
Bad boy by name, bad boy by nature. He's bullying Duane Smith here.
Certainly agree. Walks onto a jab but keeps going through it.
Oh, good back uppercut there, a good left hand uppercut. Duane Smith in serious trouble here. He's compromised to the leg. He's limping around the ring, and he's taken some good licks from Andy Beamin, who looks like he's in full control right now.
Beamin has read Smith quite well. Smith tends to duck to avoid shots, and Beamin's been landing the uppercuts as he ducks. Smith struggling here.
Yeah,
leg injury.
The leg is
over.
compromised. There's nothing you can do. Second round TKO, that will go down as an injury. Andy Beamin.
But a legit win nonetheless.
Absolutely. I mean, it was his aggression that led to Duane Smith pulling out of the fight. Of course, he slipped on the ring. That looks as though that was what led to that injury initially, but Andy Beamin was all over him like a rash from the very beginning. and a brilliant performance from Andy Beamin. He'll be very proud of himself, and he'll be going home with the big W tonight.
And well deserved. Beamin, the less experienced man, he's only had 3 fights before compared to Smith's record. Bad boy there, giving us a little flirt, a little wink. he deserves the win tonight. He's really surprised me, to be honest. To have such a dominant performance over someone such more experienced than himself, he's really done hard-hitters Jim proud, and his gym Lee and his coach Lee Monaghan proud.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we please have a big round of applause for both of our fighters? Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via TKO after 1 minute and 7 seconds of round number 2, Andy Bad Boy Beamin!
And one of the things.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause for Duane, the Disposer Smith.
And one of the things that really impressed me about Andy Beamin, you know, this heavyweight division is often a division where it's all about power, it's all about size, and often it's a division where you don't see much skill. It's more about physicality than anything, the sort of lower level of fighting. But Andy Beamin showed some absolutely excellent boxing skills, and